Hello everybody again, this is teacher Felipe. Uh, in this opportunity we're going to learn about job interviews and we're going to learn how to prepare a good job interview and to build up professional skills in order to give good answers and to prevent backwards and stuff like that. So let's go. So here we have job interviews. So we're going to do this preparation activity. So I'm going to give you the link if you want to do it by your own. So causing worry because something is difficult to do, not related to what is being discussed or what is important. An important skill that is needed to do a job, to handle something, to take action in response to something, to remember a past event, imagined and not necessarily real or true, to not be working that day, to be exactly what is needed. So you can do all this activity in order to know about words related to job interviews. So we have irrelevant, to be perfect fit for something, to recall, to be off work, nerve-wracking, to deal with something, competency, hypothetical. So in this article we are going to find common interviews questions. For example, tell us about yourself. What are your strengths and weaknesses? Why do you want to leave your current job? So it's important to hear, avoid giving a detailed life history or telling long stories that are irrelevant to the job or to the company. Also, you have competency questions. Tell me about a time you had to work as a team. Tell me about a time you had to use your creativity to solve a problem. So it's very important to develop teamwork skills. That's a key issue. So here you have hypothetical questions and different things related to jobs. So it could be a good idea to read aloud all this article because it's going to teach you good tips to prepare a job interview. And then you're going to do the task, the comprehension, if you understood the article, and the task 2 related to vocabulary. So here you have to classify common interview questions, competency questions, hypothetical questions. So for example, let's do this. Tell us about a time when you lead a team to achieve an objective. So what do you think? Is a common interview question, competency question, or a hypothetical question? Let's say this is a competency because it's related to your job skills, more specific. So here you have a good article that you can read to improve your interview skills. And number 2, I'm going to give you another activity that you can listen to a job interview and you can have a more clear example of what you have to do. In this second link, a job interview. You are going to find a job interview. So you click and you will be able to listen to the interview, and you can read it if you want it. So you have the transcript and the listening. So here, apart from the comprehension tasks, you can also take good phrases that you can take from this. For example, here he says, "Hello Maria, thanks for coming in for the interview." And she says, "It's my pleasure, thanks for inviting me." So that's a really good answer. More polite if you want, because of the context. You cannot say, yeah, I'm fine. No, it's my pleasure. It's more appropriate. And you can also highlight all the answers that Maria gives. For example, how she answers to these questions. You can use the same structure. For example, well, in my first job 4 years ago, I was working for a small HR services provider which offered HR services, including L&D, to corporate clients. So that's a good way to express your skills or your experience in a job. So it's a good idea to practice this conversation. So if you're not sure about the pronunciation, you can listen to the tape. All right. So hope you enjoy this video about job interviews, and hope it will be helpful for you to find a new job if you're applying for someone, if you're applying for a new one. So I'll see you.